today we're going to be doing a video on how to sneak candy in your room. Let's go. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to go into your pantry and grab whatever candy, sweets, or whatever you want to do to sneak into your room. So I'm going to go grab those. So I have cookies, some mints, and some jelly beans. So we're going to start off with the smaller candy. So what you're going to want to do is to put the jelly beans or whatever small candy into a plastic bag. If it doesn't fit in it, then do not do this step. So what you're going to want to do is put it in a baggie like I already did. And now you're going to just wrap it up and make sure there's no air in it. Then you're going to want to put some pants, jacket, whatever, that make sure that has pockets, or you could just sneak it. So you're going to want to crumble it up. If it doesn't fit in your hand, you're just going to want to walk up like this, and if it doesn't fit, then put it in your pockets. Just say that you're going to go to your room. And then put this in a safe place, like either a locked up place or a drawer. Let's move on to the next one. So the next one is mint. So I'm going to be doing mint. So what we're going to do, I just have them in a jar because that's where my parents keep them. So I'm just going to grab some mints. You can put more if you want. And we're just going to grab a towel. And we're going to wrap them up. Any type of candy in this type of the little plasticky part, I know a lot of other candies come in this, like bubble gum. You can, if you're not allowed to have candy in your room, just make sure to never eat it when your room, if your door is locked or unlocked, because make sure that your door is locked or you're in a corner where your parents can't see you. So just in case for backup. So I'm just going to line these up right here. And since the bag is crinkly, we're going to give it some protection. So we're just going to wrap this up. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to say, Mom, I need to go wash my windows or your door or whatever. If you don't have windows in your room, then do your door. If you don't have a door, then, I don't know, a desk or something. So you're just going to take this and say, Mom, I'm going to go wash my windows. And she's going to be like, that's great, honey. And yeah, so let's move on to the next one. So the next one are going to be some chocolate chips. So what you're going to want to do with these is if you have like a packaging like this, if they're like cookies or they're Nutter Butters, Oreos, whatever, we're just going to take the bigger size candy, like if it's Hershey's, that would also work. So you're going to have to take a mug, something that your candy will fit in. And you're just going to pop that in there and get the lid on. And just make sure that all your hands are going to be like, going up to my room. But if you're not allowed to have drinks up in your room, then you can always put it in like a paper towel like we did with the other one. But just make sure that's not going to make a lot of noise and make sure that it's wrapped up tight and it doesn't fall out, because if you get caught, then you will be in a lot of trouble.
Or you could use it for since it's a little small and skinny, you could wrap it in a napkin or something, and just use it as a washcloth and say, I'm going to go take a shower.
So those are some tips for the larger candies. So let's move on to the next one. So for the next one, we are going to be needing a Mentos gum container. Any large gum container will work. So this one is going to be the most popular one, and I would use this. Besides the other tips that I gave you guys, I would probably use this. So what you're going to want to do is just wash this out, which we already did, and then make sure it's all nice and dry. So if you're not allowed to have gum in your room, then I don't know what you're allowed to have in your room. So just use this and just put it in your backpack and go upstairs. or wherever your room is. It doesn't have to be upstairs. I don't know. But, so yeah, you're just going to take a gum container, and we're going to grab some Gushers, because who doesn't like Gushers? It's perfectly fine if you do not. We're just going to get some out there. So, we're going to put some in here.
So, what you could do with the Mentos, if you haven't, so upstairs, if you need to get something, you can just put it in the middle of it and go upstairs. So, if you have, clothes, so you need to pack, if you have something that you need to bring upstairs, put it in it and go upstairs.
So, I don't know if that made sense to you guys, but if you're putting your clothes away, if the laundry machine is downstairs and your room's upstairs or whatever, your mom's like, Kaylee or whoever, your clothes are ready, then you're going to go in there and just take your candy out of the pantry and go grab it, put it in your clothes pile, and just be like, okay, Mom. So yeah, so once you put your fruit snacks, whatever in here, I'm going to put some mints in here to top it off. We're going to put some jelly beans in here, some Skittles. We're going to color it up in here. So if you're ever hungry at night, you can just be like, you grab this and you're good to go. So yeah, let's move on to the final hack. Here we go. So the next one, we're going to go and grab a box. So let's go get a box. So after you get your box, you're just going to make sure everything's empty. We're just taking a tie-dye bag, just a tie-dye box that we got today. And we're going to put all the everythings in here. But this is the larger one, so this is going to be more of a risk. So if you had this, it would be less of a risk. But we're just going to take a box and we're going to put all the goodies. We're going to put our Gusher box in here. I'm just going to fit. We're going to put our Gushers in here. Oh, yeah. We're going to put our Mento. I'm just kidding. Now we're going to put the mints in there. And our jelly beans. And we're good to go. And to top it off, you could always put, paper towels in the box. And you'll be all good to go. So, worst case, if your parents find the box, all they see is paper towels, and they will not have any suspicion. So, yeah. So, we got our little candy to go box. So, now we're going to do little skits of us getting the candy, sneaking it. Let's go. Whew. I really want some fruit snacks. What am I going to do? I could always do the trick that Kaylee, the craft crazy DIY people did. Let's grab my cleaning supplies. Hey, Mom, I'm going to go wash my windows. Or Dad, whoever's home. Okay. Let's go. I really like mints, and I do not want my brother to have them. Or I do not want my parents to find out that I'm sneaking them. Straw in here. That's some good water.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, I'm just drinking water.
Okay.